Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday, the best day of the week. Oh, we already have 1 week of January under our belts. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh. Time is going by faster and faster. It has nothing to do with our age. It has everything to do with where we are in our solar system and in the universe. In the end days, time will go by faster. And guess what's happening? Time's going by faster. Next thing you know, it's going to be summer. And then stuff's really going to hit the fan. Just saying. This crystal singing bowl is an F sharp. This is available in my shop. F sharp is high heart. So F is heart, F sharp is the high heart. This is the higher love that Stevie Winwood was singing about back in the day. Bring me a higher love. Yeah, it's this one. If you're new to Pick a Stack, this is what we do here. Today we have 3 stacks. Each stack has 3 cards in it. One card is from the Tarot Grand Luxe. One card is from the Radiant Rider-Waite deck. And one card is from Jamie Sam's Medicine card deck. That's spirit animals. So you get 2 tarot cards and 1 spirit animal card in each stack. And then each stack also has a crystal. Each stack is going to tell a story. So your mission is to think of an idea, issue, question pertaining to yourself, your loved ones, your community, the world, whatever, and then intuitively choose a stack. Please use your intuition. That's why I don't show you the stacks, because too many times people are like, oh, I like the way that stack is positioned in the picture. I like that crystal. I like that whatever. I want you to use your intuition. I don't need you to look at me. I just don't want you to look at this here, because I want you to use your intuition, because it is so vitally important that we all use our intuition. We all have it. Start using it. How do you get good at it? You practice, just like everything else. Okay? I mean, yeah, there's some people that are born with it, and then the rest of us are like, I gotta practice. How do you practice? Start talking to your spirit guides. I don't know who they are. It doesn't matter if you know who they are. Just start talking to your spirit guides. Hey, spirit guides from the light. What do I need to know today? Send one of you into the forefront, and I want to get to meet this person or this being. So give me your name or the first letter of your name and make it obvious. You guys, this is not rocket science, but you have to do the work. Not everybody wants to do the work. Excuse me. I don't know where that came from. I had to release. Not everybody wants to do the work. Some of us have been doing the work for years. I get people saying things all the time to me like, oh, you're so good at this. Oh. I've been practicing. I've taken classes. I've gotten healings. I've gotten readings. I've done all the things for years to do the work. You can do the same thing. So, are you ready? I'm ready. Should we do it? Okay, let's dive in. I was going to have a sip of my beverage and I touched it. It's really hot. I might not be able to do that for a while. I should have let it cool down before I brought it here. Let me set that down. All right, if you chose stack number 1, let's just do this real quick. Let's cleanse it. There we go. Singing bowls are great when you can't smudge, because it is literally an auditory smudging. So there's times when I have people in my shop and I need to smudge right now, and people have allergies or demons or whatever, I break out the singing bowl to do the smudge in the shop in the middle of the day. Works great. Sometimes people leave, and that's okay. If you're running out of my shop because I'm doing that, I probably didn't want you in here anyway. All right, chose stack number 1. Let's start with your crystal. Get the fabulous labradorite. Let's see if we can, there we go. This whole side is like gloriously blue and green. Sometimes I can get the whole side to light up. Isn't that beautiful? So this is called labradorite. And I got my little cheat sheet here. This resonates with third eye. It's actually like throat. Well, it can be heart, throat, third eye, crown. It's the stone of magic because it does have a lot of energy in the third eye area. So it's good for the pineal gland and the crown chakra. It can help encourage you to recognize your destiny and bring together all aspects that you need from different planes, because this isn't the only plane of existence that we're in. You know, we're in all these other ones too. We're each one of us like a diamond, and this is the only one facet that you see of my diamond, is this one right here. There's other facets out there. This one helps, this stone, labradorite, helps bring all those together. The cool thing about that is when you're working with this and you're doing that, you can bring together the qualities and the skills from that version of you in that reality or in that plane of existence and use those skills here in this one. And that's why some people are really, really good at playing the piano or guitar or violin, because they remember consciously or subconsciously doing it in another reality. Labradorite helps with synchronicity. So those times when you're thinking about somebody like, man, I haven't seen this person in a long, long, long time. I wonder what they're doing. If you're working with this stone, don't be surprised if that person walks through the door, sends you an email or a text or something, says, hey, I'm in town, want to have lunch. So be careful who you think about when you're holding this. Oh, that's been happening a lot to me lately, where I'm thinking about somebody or something, and literally within a day, I hear from that person, I see that person or that thing or whatever. I do keep asking for that backpack full of cash, but that one never comes to fruition. But it's all these other ones that do. So we're going to get a card from the Radiant Rider-Waite, the Tarot Grand Luxe, and a spirit animal card. We're going to do the spirit animal last. So if you chose stack number 1, you're dealing with some stuff. We have the 7 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So a couple things here. Because it's a general reading, I'm not reading for one specific person. The 7 of Swords usually connotates somebody taking swords. Like, this is my prized collection, or this is my energy. There's somebody taking something from you, or you are taking something from somebody else. Maybe you're taking a job from somebody else. You're both up for the same job. This is you taking that job. What I get from these two cards is you're starting out with this 7 of Swords and you're turning it into the Queen. So there's a progression here. It doesn't even have to do with which card comes first. That doesn't matter. But you have the opportunity right now to take whatever you're going through and becoming the queen of it. And it doesn't matter if you're a guy, okay? It doesn't mean you're going to turn into a queen. It means you're going to turn into royalty. You're taking this whatever situation and you're turning it into something beneficial, not just for yourself, but for others. Because the queen represents the one who nurtures and takes care of all the people below her or in her queendom. not below her. That doesn't sound right. Sorry. In her group. Okay. She's a figurehead. So you get the opportunity to take something and make something really good out of it. And you might look at this situation, the Seven of Swords, as, oh man, can't believe this happened. But you get the opportunity to turn that around into something fabulous. Okay? So whatever this means to you, and we're going to add to that the Jaguar. The Jaguar. 51. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 says, don't worry about it. Ooh, 51 is, that's not the last one, is it? I like to know that if it's the last one. There's 52 cards in the deck. It's almost the last one. Jaguar medicine is integrity and impeccability. Its mission is to devour the unclean aspects of human behavior. Jaguar teaches us the penalties of inappropriate behavior and offers the rewards of good medicine to those who stand in their personal integrity and walk through life in an impeccable manner. If a jaguar is roaming your dream or reality today, its primal roar may be rewarding you for maintaining your integrity in some situation where you could have easily misused your authority. So it totally follows with these cards. There's some kind of thing going on in your life, or it's going to go on in your life, and you have the opportunity to sink down to this level or take this and turn it into something beneficial for everybody. And in the process, call on this Jaguar. The Jaguar medicine will help you because you are keeping your impeccability, and they just said, and sovereignty kind of comes out of this too. So do right, do good, and turn this situation into something positive. And if you don't know how to do that, call on the Jaguar medicine. Call on the Jaguar. Call on your spirit guides from the light. Call on your ancestors from the light. And ask for their help. Guys, it doesn't cost anything. And, you know, if you say, well, I don't know how to do it. Yeah, you do. You know how to talk to people. Well, talk to them. It's the same thing. This might just be you appearing like you're talking to yourself. It doesn't matter. You're talking to them. They're the ones that hear you. So thank you to all my spirit guides and guardians and all my ancestors from the light. Thank you for helping me with whatever the situation is. I'm going to turn this into something so positive and grand. I'm going to be the Queen of Swords. Wow. That's cool. Turn that situation around. That was stack number 1. Stack number 2. All right. I got to move some stuff out of the way. I just finished this last night. This is ironwood made by our friend Mike, the base. And this is an antler rack. It's still got the hair on it, which I just love. It's got citrine and then lots of golden tiger's eye. And I finished it and I was like, yeah, I just need something else. And so I covered this with tiger's eye, this candle holder. I think it's glorious. It just screamed like it wanted tiger's eye. So tiger's eye is actually your stone for stack number 2. Tiger's eye is very, very protective. It's also very grounding. So it's going to resonate with the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra. Grounding. stability. It helps you slow down. It helps you focus. It connects you to the earth. The labradorite was all up here. That connects us to out there. This golden tiger's eye is going to connect us with Mama Earth. So it's good for anxiety. Now, if you're feeling anxious, please pay attention to why you're feeling anxious. You could have something attached to you, or it could be solar flares, or it could be the full moon, or it could be an earthquake is going off somewhere, or a hurricane. We are so sensitive and we don't realize it. So if you're feeling anxious, look around you. What are you picking up? A lot of times I can feel that something bad has happened. And so I start feeling anxious. It's usually right here in my guts. And I'm like, oh, something bad's going on. And a few hours later, I'll see there was a mass shooting somewhere. Like, I felt it. Ask yourself, is this anxiety mine? Is it not? Do I have a reason to be anxious? Because for me, I don't. This earring is driving me crazy. So tiger's eye helps with that grounding. When we're feeling anxious, we need to be grounded. So it's a really good time to stand on the earth. And maybe you like standing in the snow, the dirt, the sand, whatever makes you feel better. Or rocks. Maybe you like standing on rocks. So golden tiger's eye can also help with like detoxification. Is if you're detoxing yourself, you can put like essential oil on a tiger's eye and lay down and put that right on your solar plexus, and it'll help detox, because you're not just putting the essential oil into your body, you're also putting the energy of that groundedness from the stone into your body. Tiger's eye is amazing. All right, we're going to add to that tiger's eye more swords. Now we have the 5 of swords. Okay, this just brings up a point. There's a lot going on out there, you guys. There's a lot going on out there. Let's start with the sun. The sun is sending lots of solar flares, and it's getting more and more and more intense. Okay, and everybody's like, when is it going to get back to normal? It's not. Stop thinking it's gonna. Okay, it's great to think about back in the day. We're not going that way. We are going towards a big change. And part of that big change is the sun sending out massive quantities of plasma towards the earth and causing hurricanes and earthquakes and volcanoes and whatever kind of storms, temperature changes. We humans are not responsible for the climate change. It's coming from out there. Then we have the moon doing all kinds of crazy things. Then we have our planetary alignment. Everything's in alignment, and for the next 6 months, it's going to get even more so. So there's a lot of stuff going on out there, and it's affecting everybody on this planet, in this reality. So there's a lot of anxiety. So this 5 of swords is saying, yeah, there's a lot going on out there. We get the moon card. The moon, you know, this is a typical moon card in that it's got a dog and a wolf. And it always goes back to that saying of, you know, which one are you going to feed? The domesticated dog or the wild wolf? Which way are you going to go? And then it's got this lobster in the water, because the moon affects the water. Gee, guess what we're made out of? Lots of water. So all that stuff out there, if you think it doesn't affect you, yeah, it does. It affects all of us. Which way are you going to go with it, though? I mean, there's been days people will tell me, or, you know, even just me, like, I feel like I'm going to lose my mind. And I just have to go find a quiet place, take some deep breaths, and go, no, I got this. I'm not going to strangle that person. And if everybody would do that, it would make this reality so much easier. we're going to add to that the fox. This is card number 25. The fox. Let's see what the book says about the fox. Camouflage. Fox's ability to be unseen allows it to be the protector of the family unit. If danger arises, Fox is Johnny on the spot. Nani Waya, great spirit in the Choctaw tongue, honors Fox with the duty of keeping the family together and safe. This is accomplished through Fox's ability to observe undetected without making others self-conscious. Fox is always concerned with the safety of family members and is an excellent talisman for those traveling far afield. If Fox has chosen to share its medicine with you, it is a sign that you are to become like the wind, which is unseen yet is able to weave into and through any location or situation. You would be wise to observe the acts of others rather than their words at this time. Use your cunning nature in a positive way. Keep silent about who and what and why you are observing. In learning the art of camouflage, you need to test your abilities to pull this off. You know, and a big part of this is just be an observer. It doesn't mean you have to stalk somebody, okay? That's just creepy. I know, I've had a few stalkers in my life, and y'all are creepy, okay? Obsessive, compulsive, creepy. This is talking about observing. If I'm in an area or a room with a whole bunch of people, I'm always that person that's going to sit in the corner and I'm just watching. And I'm not watching to be creepy. I'm just observing. I don't always fit in. Okay, I don't usually fit in. And I don't want to fit in. No offense. I'm not from this planet. And I just observe what's going on until it's time for me to say something or to do something, or somebody just put out the meat and cheese tray. Okay, I'm there. So the fox is saying, just be the observer. We don't have to fly off the handle because we just saw something on the news or on the internet. Don't take that crap in. You don't know what's real. You don't. Unless you're actually there, you don't know if that's real at all. If it's coming through on any mainstream media, you might as well just consider it false. Okay? And it's what they want you to see. If you're not actually there, you don't know what's true. So, take those swords, just relax and chill. And take deep breaths and remember that there's a lot of things outside of us that affect us. We do not have to react. Oh, and stay grounded. Get yourself some of that golden tiger's eye. There we go. Now I can drink it. I took my friend's kids to school this morning and there was a little bit of coughing and sneezing over there. So, raw organic apple cider vinegar, baby. Because I don't want what you guys got. Little petri dishes. Okay, that was stack number 2. Let's move on to stack number 3. What's your stone? So beautiful. Fluorite. Look at that beautiful chunk. You can see through that part right there. Beautiful chunk of green fluorite. And the cool thing is fluorite does come in all different colors. You know, fluorite can be green, clear, purple, yellow, brown, black. in any combination. Yeah, pink. Did I say, I said purple. Known as the genius stone. Why? Because it resonates with up here. So it's going to resonate in these upper chakras, just like the labradorite did in stack number 1. It can help increase concentration and focus and help you with decision making. A piece like this is also grounding, okay, because it's not just fluorite, it's got the matrix here, which makes it heavier. So it can also be grounding. It can absorb and neutralize negative or low frequency energies. It can be used with other stones to increase their power. So if I wanted to increase the power of my Amazonite, I can put it with this. This will amplify. So you kind of have to be careful of where you put it. You want to make sure you're using intention. You want to intend to amplify the energies specifically, not just I'm going to throw this in the corner and, oh, by the way, there was a whole bunch of negative stuff in that corner. Well, my intention is it's going to absorb and get rid of those negative energies. Everything's about intention, you guys. Everything. So this is a really good stone to use to help with any respiratory tract issues, ulcers. I mean, you don't want to carry a piece this big, but you could have this next to your bed, or next to your favorite sitting place in the living room. It can help stimulate cell regeneration. So if you just had surgery, or if you were in an accident or something and you got hurt somehow, have this with you. Hold it in your hand while you're sitting there watching a movie. Hold it on the spot that needs the help. It's good for arthritis. It's a good arthritis stone. So if you have arthritis in your hands, hold a fluorite. Talk to the fluorite and say, thank you for making this body be divinely healthy and healed. Yeah. All right, let's see what we have for cards. Oh, no swords. But we do have the 5 of Pentacles, where we feel left out. This is the spirit of victimhood. This is exactly what I get right now. A lot of times I don't talk about that because that's not what shines through. But today I'm getting spirit of victimhood. These two are feeling sorry for themselves because they're walking outside. They don't have anything. And this is like a church window or a fancy home window showing off their pentacles, their coins, their wealth. And we're outside in the cold and we're feeling sorry for ourselves. And guess what? We're going to add to that the Devil card. The Devil card from the Tarot Grand Lux. What's the Devil card showing us? This one with this one spirit of victimhood, and you've done it to yourself. That's what I get with this Devil card. You've done it to yourself. You feel sorry for yourself, or that's the spirit of victimhood. Maybe you have the spirit of addiction on you, which, they're brothers and they love to mess with people together. That way it's a vicious cycle. I'm a victim. I'm going to drink or do drugs. And then it makes you think you're a victim. So then you do more drinking and drugs and you just keep cycling and cycling and cycling. You got to get rid of both of those brothers together. So if you chose stack number 3, or it chose you, this is your message that you need to be done with this crap. Because in order to raise yourself up to a high frequency, you got to let go of what's holding you down. Now, I know those spirits are real. I've seen them. They're nasty little buggers. They get their kicks out of taking an otherwise positive human and crashing them down. That's their job. That's their livelihood. They enjoy it. They want us to feel bad because they feed off of that energy. So that's why they do what they do. It's not just arbitrary. They do it because it feels good to them and we're their food. So get rid of those two brothers, the spirit of victimhood, the spirit of addiction. If you don't know how to do it, ask somebody for help. But the first step is to just tell them, I don't need you in my life. Be gone. You don't have to go find a group necessarily. But if you need to ask for help, ask for help. A lot of people look at addiction and they'll ask for help. But the spirit of victimhood is very, very, very prevalent, especially in the United States. And a lot of people are not aware that it's a thing. It is a thing. Spirit of victimhood. Why do bad things always happen to me? That's the spirit of victimhood talking right there. He makes you think that. Things just happen to you because you have bad luck. There's no such thing. All right, we're going to add to that a card from the medicine card deck, and you get the blue heron. The blue heron is the card of self-reflection. Heron asks that you examine yourself with a cold eye, I'm going to say with an objective eye, to see what you wish to improve and how you want to change. What were we just talking about? If you get stuck in the process, it may be a sign that you are being too hard or critical. Okay, raise a hand if you know that you're too hard on yourself or too critical. I do it. Choosing to blame others and constantly pointing a finger at life situations instead of claiming responsibility for your actions shows that you lack the courage to face the enemy within. When you're blaming others, that's that spirit of victimhood too. I'm a victim. I'm not responsible for myself. Things happen to me, which is totally wrong. Things happen to you because you believe they will. You are the creator of your universe. If you believe amazing, wonderful, beautiful, great things are going to happen for you, then they do. If you believe that your car is going to break down, your house is going to burn down, you're going to lose your job, you're not going to have a good relationship, then those are the things that happen to you. You create it. You're ultimately responsible, but the spirit of victimhood makes you believe that it's something external to you when it's not. It's your belief system creating those things. Heron medicine people are willing to look at themselves and see the truth of their motives, actions, feelings, dreams, goals, inner strengths, and inner weaknesses. In balancing those truths, Heron's medicine shows you how to meet the challenges of your personal weaknesses and how to continue developing the skills that lead to inner strength and certainty of purpose. Are you willing to dive into the watery depths of your own feelings and discover the role of your spiritual essence? So the heron is asking you to look at yourself. What do you need to change? And I'm telling you, lose the spirit of victimhood. You have the power. You have the power to make your life better. So stop bitching about it and do something about it. Stones can help. Essential oils can help. True friends can help. Don't get together with other people that feel like they're victims. They're not going to help you. Y'all are just going to sit around and bitch about your lives. That is not what this is about. You need to be with higher frequency people. The higher frequency people are the ones that are going to say, I'll teach you. When you have a hard time, you can call me, but you have to do the work first. Okay, I'm not going to do it for you, but I'll hold your hand while you're doing it. These are all things that we have to do for ourselves. You don't get the drive-through version of this, which is what everybody wants. I just want to go to the drive-through, put my order in, and pick it up. Nope, it doesn't work that way. It takes years. It takes doing something every single day, being grateful, talking to God, Creator, Source, Great Spirit, Great I Am. It's talking to your higher self and your spirit guides and your ancestors from the light. Being grateful, saying thank you for all the amazing things that I have in my life instead of, man, I don't have anything. Do you have a roof over your head? Be grateful. Do you have food somewhere under that roof and in your belly? Be grateful. Do you have a dog or a cat? Be grateful. So let's be grateful and let's start. This is a new year. My guides just said, hey, new year, new you. This is a perfect time to be introspective because it's winter. We need to be the bear in the cave. We need to be introspective and decide what we want to change. And then change it. Don't worry about what other people think. This isn't their thing, it's yours. And I give you permission, not that you need mine, but I give you permission to make whatever changes that you need to make to bring you joy. That was a powerful stack number 3. Thank you for joining me today. I love you guys. I am sending you waves and waves of pink and purple sparkly love. And I'm sending you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things because I know you're worthy. I know you deserve them. Now you get in receive mode. Mwah. Namaste.